Okay, guys, welcome again to MCAST. It's Alfie, and thank you so much for all your responses and conversations that we've had on social media, on Instagram, on WeChat for some of you, for WhatsApp and Facebook, and ultimately on YouTube. Thank you guys for subscribing, and we love you for doing this. As usual, the show is for the marvelous, for the magnificent, and the mavericks. And today we want to talk about love. You can see the color here, the color behind me, everything. It's in the air, and it's 14th. I think the camera is not capturing this, but I'm going to show you this. You can see from here, it's 14th February, and it's the love season. And so I have wonderful guests who are going to be talking to us, and we're going to have conversations about topics that we send out there on our social media platforms for you guys to share your thoughts. And I have some conversations and some text from you guys, and I'm going to read it out. So shout out to all of you that responded over there. You're magnificent and true mavericks. Yeah, so I'd like to, not do dilly dally with you, just go straight into the conversations and introduce to you somebody that is in the house. And his name is Abdullah from Bangladesh. So shout out to all Bangladesh guys that are watching this. Yeah, he's going to talk to you. But for now, we keep him here, hide him. It's a romantic season, so we have to do the romantic introduction, right? I hope we can, the camera can really do that. And yeah, we also have an amazing person from India to talk to us, and we'll have him to introduce himself. And then we have I don't know how to describe him. He's such a character. He's eccentric. He's, that sort of bold and edgy and cranky. He's everything, and he has a lot of opinions about so many things. And today, I'll see the depth of his knowledge about love and how he expresses emotions when it comes to love, because it's an emotional time. Thank you, guys. And if you can see this, I think the camera is going to try to capture this, but no. Obi, please try to capture that for our viewers. That is it. Happy Valentine. Yep, that's it. So happy Valentine. So to all the lovers out there, the romantics, and then the lovebirds, enjoy. We wish you all the best, and make the most of the moment. I read a quote that says that there is no better moment. There is never a better time, right? Yeah. I think that's how it goes. But I mean, you take the moment and make it special. So there is never a special moment. You take the moment and make it special. So make this day a special one. And from here, I'm going to go out with my... Oh, I cannot go out. Yeah. Yeah, so I will seize the moment again to talk to all of you guys that are watching here in China, wherever you are. And for some reasons, they're locked down in almost all the cities, I think. Yeah, so, just Jayo, stay strong and stay safe and obey the rules and regulations. This is China. Obey the law. It is the law. Yeah, don't go anywhere. But wish you all the best, and happy Valentine to you all. And call your special someone and talk to them, your better half. I think it will do them good, and let them know that you're well, you're good. So stay safe. Jayo China, Jayo friends. I'll take the time now to introduce our guests in the house and in the studio with us for the conversations, and then the guys online. So please, can you do us the honor of introducing yourself?
Sure. Okay, so as you told my name, I will
Guys-
mention it again. My name is Abdullah. I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm only 21. And yes, I'm engaged.
What do you mean? So telling us the age, what are you driving at? What do you mean? What are you driving at?
I mean, by the age 21, people still say that I'm just a kid. I don't know anything about love, or maybe it's just a feeling with my age that I'm growing up and I am having a new feeling.
I believe age is a number.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are
me
there are
too, me
60,
too, but tell that to the
60.
person that tells me that I'm a kid.
Who is that? Don't mind them. I don't know. I don't know who tells you that, but I mean, there are so many 40-year-old babies walking around. So many 60-year-old babies walking around. Age is just a number, and maturity is in the depth of your knowledge, and this thing up here.
The
It has
things that
nothing
you
to do with...
experience, the maturity will come with it.
Yeah. So I personally don't listen or look at people, and buy into what people say. They try to tell you, "Oh wow, you're very young," and they try to look down on you. And I think people should be smart. They should be smart to know there are so many people at 19, 17, 18 that have done magnificent stuff all across the world on the globe. And that are changing lives as well. 12-year-old kids that are changing lives, 11-year-old kids that are changing lives. So who is going to tell me ages whatever, yeah. So I mean, brush that off. Let's go on. Guys, are you there? Can you talk to us, Abby and Vicky?
Yeah, I'm here, Alfie.
Wow, it's nice to have you guys online. Yeah. Can we take the person that is farthest away from us to talk to us? Vicky, introduce yourself to us, where you're calling from, and yeah, just
Alright,
basics.
I'm here. Hey guys, I'm Vic, and I'm from India, the north part, precisely Chandigarh from Punjab.
Shout outs to
How you
all
guys
friends
doing?
and viewers from India. Yeah. Vicky, welcome to the show.
Thanks, man.
Great.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. We have Abdullah here. I think he never got a chance to see you or met you, but that's it.
Yeah, I never met this. Met him. Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear his introduction? Did you hear what he said?
Sorry?
Did-
Yeah, I hear.
Okay. Can we have the other person online, Abby?
Yeah, hi Alfie, what's up?
Yeah, cool, man. Cool, man. How you doing?
Yeah, it's a pleasure coming to your show. Finally,
Yeah.
I got a chance to be on MCAST, so it's a pleasure and honor for me.
Powerful.
So today I'm just here as Abi to talk about love, not as other titles are known as Tequila Master or something and others go around. So today I'm just a normal person as Abi, as an ordinary human being, just gonna talk about love here on the studio. And I appreciate Alfie for giving me the chance.
Awesome. Awesome. Guys, do you guys see yourself as romantics? You know, the lovebirds, that type? Do you think you're such
You
kind of
shouldn't be
people?
talking about bats.
Abi, I wonder if Abi wants to talk about his love for tequila.
Tequila love.
The only
Bigger
true
than
love
tequila
he
is
has.
love, you know? So tequila comes second for me.
Oh, really?
Okay, I get you, man. I mean, is it moonshine? What? I'm sorry, Vic, I didn't get you. Are you talking about moonshine or the one that we had on your last birthday? Absent. No alcohol today. No alcohol.
Stop pushing it, Vicky. Stop pushing it. Let him be. Let him be. Yeah.
Man, I'm joking.
Okay,
I
guys.
don't want to be blocked after this cast, from my Instagram or WeChat,
Mm-hmm.
I say I don't want to be blocked after this live studio, from WeChat or Instagram,
Nobody's gonna block you. Don't mind anybody, man. It's a free world. I know some have issues with China and all that, but I've never felt,
So why are you looking at me when you say that?
Come on, I'm just trying to make a conversation here.
Okay.
Do you feel restricted in China? Let's just talk about that before we move on.
Honest about it, yeah, I do.
You feel restricted.
Yeah.
Is it because of the time? We all know about the season we are in right now, and it's because of the outbreak and the need for us to, stay safe and keep ourselves. And the officials are doing their best, just to keep us sound and healthy and okay, no infections whatsoever. So it has called for that sort of lockdown and, a call for everybody to stay in. So if you're talking about that sort of restrictions, then I mean,
No. I'm not talking about those. I will just say about the social networking. Yeah, I feel restricted with that because I don't want to use VPNs all the time.
we're not going to be talking about that.
Okay.
We're definitely going to take that out. Yeah, so cool. Okay, guys, it's all about love. It's love in the air. It's Valentine. When you hear that word Valentine, I mean, anybody can just hold on from there and tell us about that. What comes to your mind? Does it stir anything? Do you have any sort of emotions that is different from ordinary days when you hear the word Valentine or a day like this as a Valentine Day? Does it give you a different sort of feeling or emotions?
For me, mate, I don't think so. To show love or express love, I don't think it requires a specific day or any special day. You can just do it every single day. If you want to make love or if you want to express how much love you have for your better half, you can just do it every single day. Why just to be one specific day?
But this is more like chosen days, just like World Health Organization. Almost all the organizations have a special day that they dedicate for commemorations and sort of paying homages, whatever it is, for celebration. So
Yeah, but do you really think that it was created by the people? I'd say it was created commercially, because in this world, if you see, everything is commercial right now. They have chocolate day, hug day, and whatever, I don't know. I mean, so for the Valentine's Day, they're going to sell a lot of rose. That's just business.
I can imagine the bouquets that are going to be sold
Yeah,
just
all
on
over the
this day
world, so
alone.
many flowers. They're gonna make millions of dollars, or maybe any other currency.
By the way, we are going to have Vic talk to us about, I mean, just try to share with us about the history of Valentine. Yeah, so basically, before we come to Vicky, I want to hear from Abby. Abby, when you hear or when it's Valentine's Day, 14th February, how do you feel? Is it different? Do you feel different from other days?
Thank you for the question. Also, yeah, definitely. Like in my point of view, Valentine's, like Abdullah mentioned, like why should you show love on this day compared to like other days? Like I would disagree with Abdullah on this statement. Like of course you be with your better half. Like you have many days to be with them, but I think in this is the moment like your better half. Like come on, when everyone is celebrating the whole thing, you also want to be part of the picture. Like it doesn't you don't feel good if you're left out. So basically that's the whole point. When everyone is celebrating everything, you also want to be inside the picture. And these days,
Mm-hmm.
it's like basically like an ordinary day, but it's something like much more than ordinary. It's just a unique day where you appreciate your love, appreciate your other half for being with you, all your challenges, supporting you, your ups and downs, and being with you just emotionally, mentally, and physically and spiritually. I think that's the most important part of Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter if she or he is with you physically or like is away from you. I think the most important part here is love. If you love someone, that's the important point here, I guess.
So, do you basically do some super special things on the 14th of February, like for your better half? Do you dedicate that day for some special thing, like something extraordinary?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love to do that. Like I
Nice.
would like to show appreciate my better half, like what she means to me,
Mm.
and like shower her with something she likes. That's the whole
Awesome.
purpose of it.
Awesome. All right, Vicky.
Yeah,
Hi,
bro, I
Vic.
hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
can you?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
What am
think
I coming? Yeah.
you're gonna be the resource person to talk to us about Valentine, the history and how it came about and everything, and how it's evolved over up to this point. So please share with us. We'd like to learn.
First, I would like to mention the way Abdullah said, like everything has become commercial these days, like the way people celebrate Christmas or Valentine's Day or all the other holidays, right?
Yeah.
It's just about how much money you spend and how much money people make, and then what Abi is saying, how we should treat others, or I mean, our parents even. I mean, this is how not the Valentine's Day started. I mean, when I look into the history, the first question when I look at Valentine's, the first question that comes to my mind is like, what and where and how? Like, how did people start celebrating, or what happened? Or according to whatever the information that I can find on internet here,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just says that it started somewhere around the third century
Okay.
during Roman emperor, what's his name? Claudius the second, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Claudius the second, who? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
I can hear you. Let me do a little bit of digging on the net quickly, so you can go on if there is anything. Yeah, we're listening.
During his reign, he outlawed marriage
Mm-hmm.
for young men because, according to his belief, it was better for people to stay single who joined army or who joined other forces. So he outlawed marriage completely during his reign. So there was this guy, a priest named Valentine,
Okay.
who started performing secret marriage ceremonies for people
Yeah.
who wanted to get married, the couples, or and when the emperor finds out, he just kills him and he hangs him to death. So this one of the legends, according to one of the stories, this is how it goes. There are two other Valentines who also were hanged to death around that time.
Mm.
around third or fourth century between that time. So this is the only one piece that I could find from history that could relate it to the religion or to how it got started. I mean, those are the only two guys who are associated with the name.
Okay, I think we found some established facts about that, and from the different points of views, and I mean different school of thoughts. Yeah, so we are going to share with the viewers. You know, they are going to get the chance to see that.
And so, according to one of the legends, when he was imprisoned and he was asked to his daughter, who was blind, she was brought to him, and they asked him to perform a miracle. So, according to the legend, he put his hands on her eyes and she started seeing again. So
Wow.
you could, I mean, you could connect it. You could connect it to, I mean, a love of his father for his daughter, or you could connect to the love for parents or humanity. This is how it started, but now it's just Valentine's Day.
All right. So I think on our social media we posted some pictures out there. Basically on Instagram, and we're trying to ask people to send in comments and everything. And we posted out some questions. I just want to read some of them out. And then we can try to talk about them a bit. Then we go straight to talking about long distance relationship, because that's basically the main one, and our experiences here in China. And I really want you guys to try to relate your stories with your experiences here in China, because basically this is our sector now, and this is where we do everything from, and we have most of our viewers, and so yeah, that's cool. Yeah, guys, I want to find out: are people no longer falling in love like the old times? This is the question. One of the questions that we posted out. The first one was: are people no longer falling in love like the old times?
I would say no.
So it's changed.
Yeah, it's changed.
The expression of love has changed over time.
It's changed a lot. So at on the earlier days, I'd
Mhm.
say, suppose before the 90s or the 80s,
Yeah.
people used to meet each other, and love at first sight was the main thing at that time. But right now, we're talking with each other at first in the social media,
Mm-hmm.
not with each other by seeing each other.
So I think it's the emergence of technology, right, has changed, the scene of love, and then how love is initiated. So do you basically, I don't know, yeah, we'll come to that. What about you guys? Do you think love has changed? The love of many years ago, it could be the 90s, the 80s, it could be centuries ago. Do you think love has changed over time? And how has it changed? How is it different?
You want to say something for the record? Could I just say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Abdullah said, like it depends. Like like dating these days has evolved. Like you don't meet a girl from your country. Sometimes you come to a foreign country, you meet a girl with some different nationality. It all depends. Like perspective. Like you go into cultural integration. Like it's kind of different. If you date a girl from your country, that's different. If you date a girl from another country, or date a girl from like not from your race or something, it's quite all different. Like the perspectives, the attitudes, the expectations are all different. So you cannot like how to say it. My point is like love is not like before, like old times. I remember like from my experience, like from my grandparents, like I used to know they would just give an apple or like lemon or something. Those days,
Yeah, people want iPhones.
those things are fucking cheap. Like just like what, just with a $1, two USD, someone would be so happy. Like how to say, you could buy some melons and stuff, but nowadays you could give a girl an apple, watermelon. I'm sure she will just throw it on your face. So what the fuck is this? I'm just saying, it's not. It's from experience, and also it's like it's changing. Like these days we have social media. Instagram basically has influenced the way a lot of people think about it. Like Instagram, maybe you see a post like Bali or something, like a guy sets up or something, like the girlfriend say like, wow, look at him, like he's such a good boyfriend. What about you? Just buying this and that. So expectation also grows up, like from influencers. These influencers from social media, they influence you in your real life also, like big time. Like, and they would expect they would not expect the same, but they'd expect something similar in a way. That's what I'm saying. Like, love has evolved in a way. Like, so we are, like I said, we are in 2020 and things have been changing. So I think I'm just want to know when we'll have kids, how Valentine's will be that time. I find it so different, I guess.
With the technology, the way people used to meet face to face or personally, now it's become all online or on the phone or on the Facebook or video chat. So in that way, probably long distance relationships have also become easier. Or if I connect it to that, to the further point, but nothing comes to my mind as much. I mean, Abi is experiencing long distance relationship right now, so I thought he would talk
Yeah.
first.
Avi, the most experienced here. Can you tell us?
Yeah, okay. So I would agree. First of all, love has changed from before. Like I would give you a theory on this. Like basically, we're living in the year 2020. Like we have gone into the millennium. We have gone over two three decades. 2 decades already passed. Like I would give my experience from China. Like you said, basically we're all living in China. So when you
Yeah.
go to China, so basically first thing we have WeChat. It's very easy to ask someone like, excuse me, can I do WeChat? And then you add someone's WeChat. You go back home, you just text, and like the message goes, can I ask you for dinner and stuff,
Okay.
or can we be friends or something? And then step by step, it's very easy. Also, like since like majority of our users they use Instagram, like they keep on posting stories and stuff, we get very interested. Oh, he or she is doing that, or he or she, or maybe I'm interested in her, interested in him. So that's how basically people these days are mostly they get someone by social media, not like before. Like Abdullah said, like before, if you love someone, you'd like run after her, give her letters, go to a house, like try go to school, give her letters under the desk or
And
table.
then meet
But times are
behind some
changing
trees
now.
and some apple trees and
That is
stuff.
too old. That is not for us.
Definitely, but times are changing now. So it's basically like what just makes the most important thing for you is your data. If you have lots of data, you're the lucky man. If you don't have data, I'm sorry, bro. Like you cannot do much. So internet has really revolutionized the way we think about love. Internet is the most important tool here, I guess. Without internet, there's nothing, I guess. Like Vic said, with internet, like if your girlfriend is living away from you, like long distance relationship, it's very easy.
Yeah.
You always see her on video call. Like we have WeChat, Instagram. You can just call her. You just feel like she's just with you. Just like you see her through the screen and you feel the same love and things. So I think long distance relationship has been easier through social media. Basically through internet.
Okay. Do you guys really agree with the saying that there is a double-edged damage and good of technology, and then basically when it comes to love, there are some school of thought that believe that this same technology that brings people together, that initiates the connection and then brings us together, we fall in love over that. It's that same technology that separates us. For us in China, I think it's super common. Sometimes you invite somebody for a date or you go out with somebody and all you do is you get on your phone. So this same thing that brings us together, just separates us. Do you buy into that? Do you think that's
Yes,
true?
I agree with that. I mean, every time you go out on a date, you're sitting in front of each other.
Yeah.
So you just got the food, and you'd see it could be you or the other person.
Yeah.
They're taking pictures, and then they're uploading it. They're not taking a picture with you. They're taking a picture first with the food.
So we no longer connect on a deeper level now, right? Because of technology, I think.
I'd say yes.
Abby, I think Abby was trying to come in.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the question again, Alfie? I couldn't get you.
Is technology doing us the double-edged good and bad? Like this same technology that initiates our love, and we can chat on Facebook, whatever, get to meet, and then we start our love from there. It's the same internet or whatever. I mean, technology that just separates us even when we are very close. So you can be with your girlfriend or somebody that is your significant half, but then you go for a dinner, or it could be anything. Sometimes on a train or in a car, in a bus, whatever. And both of you do is just get on your phone and just browse your favorite shows and whatever series. And it's like because of the technology, we are no longer connecting at a deeper level. Do you agree?
I think like if you're going on a date, I think it doesn't matter. Like of course you're going date, you spend and you have food. First of all, someone definitely would. I think that's the trend now. First thing if you go on a date, first thing people will take a picture and share on their Instagram or WeChat. I went on a date. Then the second or third thing is they give your face. They give their face to you. I think but I would disagree. I think from my experience, they would never be on a phone more than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Like okay,
true.
first 10 minutes, like you put the table and they would like share on their friends or something and share on like I got this, I got that. But other than that, from my personal experience, it just lasts for 10 minutes. Otherwise, just you talking with them. It depends on your partner also. Is she
I
interactive or
see.
no? It all depends on,
So what they basically do is just take a picture and show to their friends. I finally met the Prince Charming, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But
That's
also
cool.
there's also a disadvantage. It can also lead to arguments. Like I had this experience. Like example, you're talking with someone and like your other half is texting you, but you don't text. But example you said you have your friends. If you like someone's picture and the other half says, "Oh, you like that one's picture, you didn't text me." So what are you doing? Like it can also lead to some arguments. There are also advantages and disadvantages of social media.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's quite complicated. It's quite complicated. I don't know how to define the right answer. So it's a complicated world. Things get complicated. But
Okay.
just have to look at the side and enjoy the things.
I would say if you're clean and clear from your own side, or if for my side, from my own opinion, I think technology is fine as far as we use it in balance, as long as we control it, not let it control us.
Oh, I see.
I
So
agree with Vic.
for a typical date,
I mean,
you both agree that okay, we put our phones away.
Yeah, you should. Because
like 20 years ago, my parents would say, like, when the other kids, or to them, that the television is going to ruin them, or I mean, they're spending so much time on television, it's going to make their brains empty, or whatever thing those days existed. Like, nothing is happening, and technology just keeps evolving. The thing just keeps getting better, and I mean, it just brings everything to our hands. The phone that you got in your hand, it's got everything. It's a big computer in your hand. You don't need no more GPS, no more thinking about what you're gonna do. Everything is on your phone. You can't just, I mean, it just become your second brain. Just like if your brain need a hard disk, yeah, that's your phone. If your brain need a processor, that's your phone with you right there. Extra.
Anyways, that's the good sides and the downsides of I think technology, interrupting with love interactions. Okay. The next question was, I think we posted this picture as well, and you can see on the screen right now. It goes like, is there such a thing as love at first sight? In our age, in our day and age, is there still such a thing as love at first sight? And is that theory true?
yes, it's true. It's totally true.
I don't think so.
Good. I like that we have opposing sides. So let's take Abby first. Then you come in because you're in the studio, so you take it. Abby, is there such a thing as love at first sight?
No, like I said, this generation of evolving. They keep on evolving their ideas and get the things. So I don't think love at first sight is the same meaning as it was in 1990s. It's 2020. Love on first sight. Example, you take a girl or take someone on a date you like, and they would give them dinner. They would say like, okay, I had dinner. Thank you for dinner. Like. And then that's it. There's no love at first sight. Like love will take time. Like of course you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Then you can feel the vibe. You can feel the attraction of someone trying to like you. But I don't think in 2020 or in this period of time, no one can fall in love in first sight. I don't believe there is a thing anymore.
Great. I'll share a theory later, and I'll also share my thoughts later. Anyways, guys, if you guys think you want to make a contribution, it's fine. It's open. You can make a contribution. Okay, let me hear your side of the story.
I would say people could easily confuse love at first sight with horny, probably. I mean,
Come again, Vicky.
It depends on there was this template thing from Robin Williams that I uploaded one time.
Yeah.
Men can only think. Men can only have enough blood.
Okay.
Either to pump there or pump up in your brain. So, I don't know.
Anyways, so viewers, at this point, we would like you to just be submitting your comments and share your thoughts. Okay, so viewers, it's still open. You can just still send your text, your comments about the fact that this theory that we are still trying to dissect and get to the bottom of it. Is there such a thing as love at first sight? Abdullah, you could come in.
So yes, there is, I'd say, because the first time I saw my better half.
Okay.
So I saw her. It was just a hangout with friends, and actually, she was the first one to ask her friend about me.
Okay.
And I was just eavesdropping on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard her. She was asking, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "She is into me."
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I'd say, 3 years ago.
Okay.
So we were kind of a mutual friend. We never talked. So I sent her a friend request at that time, and everything was cut off. Like, we never talked. I just wished her happy birthday one time.
Okay.
And after that, nothing. So it actually happened last year, I'd say around November. So we started talking. So it was my best friend. She was one of the closest friends of my best friend. And, to be honest, I never knew how to talk to a girl. I was that much out of shy. And my best friend, he told me that you can have her talk with you and practice how to just have a simple conversation or
Conversation with a
small
girl.
talk with a girl.
Okay.
So at that time, I sent her a message, and I said that please could you teach me how to talk to a girl? And after that, she was like, yeah, sure. After that, I don't know why. I just had a thought in my mind, like, oh boy, I'm in love, and she's going to be in love with me too.
Okay.
But and I told the exact thing to my best friend, and there you go. We just took 5 days to fall in love.
Okay. That's such a great story, sensational story, and that's sensationalism in here right now. you know, and I would like to share my own opinion as well, and viewers get to also. I mean, viewers get to judge. Anyways, we are not asking for any. We are all not experts here, and so there is no such thing as this is the conclusive, submission, so that people can say, okay, this is the best or that's the best. But I personally believe that we should find the proper words to represent what we are talking about. And that is because you are basically talking about attraction. And so that word or that phrase, love at first sight, there are even other people that are trying to rewrite it, that it could be lust at first sight. Lust at first sight.
Okay.
Yeah, because
it's quite the opposite of love.
because love is at a deeper level, and we are not defining love yet, but I think it's actually attraction at first sight. You get attracted to somebody, and
Attraction at first sight. I would completely agree with you on that.
yeah.
Attraction, of course, you get attracted, and that's how. I mean, that's what something tells you. Like, you gotta go and talk.
So
Something about it.
in these recent days of millennials, we can call it I have a crush on a girl. I have a crush on a girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, because when you personally, I believe that we gradually fall in love. It could and gradually means it could mean different things to different. It's relative, you see. But we actually fall in love. We don't just we love somebody. We fall in love because although a lot of people don't like to admit to this truth, but that's the fact. That's the truth.
Definitely, it's a process, it's a process, step-by-step process.
Yeah, because there are certain things that we connect to fall in love or to grow in love. We grow in love. There are certain things that we find with a person that attracts us more and gets us to keep growing and keep elevating in our love for such a person. So you meet a person and the person is very attractive, and I think there are some physical features, or it could be anything that attracts you to the person. So at that point it's an attraction, and then you decide that, okay, well, I really want to meet this person and I would like to just talk with her. Sometimes when you sit down and you begin to talk, like you find out that, wow, you have a deeper connection at some levels. It could be psychic or psychologically. It could be anything that really makes you feel like, wow, I like the company of this person, and I love these things. There are some features, and then you grow on from there, because I can tell anyone that sometimes you are attracted to a person, and you have your own values, you have your own ethical barriers, and maybe the first time you get close to the person, you begin to talk to the person, you discover that the person is on a different level, different wavelength with you, and there could be a manner of habit or something that the person shows, and wow, it puts you off, and you say, wow, I think, yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What about the science of it? If we talk about like attraction reactions. Like what happens to our bodies, like what goes around in our mind, or what chemical reactions happen in our mind that tells us like, okay, this is the perfect genetic makeup. I mean, there's some, I mean, that's what we are trying to make it up. But if you go completely scientific way, what would be the answer for that?
I wish I wish I knew that.
He's basically talking about this chemical reaction inside the body and that adrenaline that you get. Okay.
Yeah, there are scientific explanations to this, that underpins all that, and there are many. I would like to get an expert to sometimes sit here with me, and then if we can all be available, we just sit around and we get the person to explain what happens to our body, because I know there are body neurology and body chemistry that supports us, or like really comes at play,
or how our brain tells that, okay, this is one of the perfect partners. I need to find a way to go and talk to her. Like, how does it happen?
It would be great to have somebody explain to us, and if there's somebody that wants to share with us in the comment section, that's cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. But I personally believe there is no such thing as love at first sight. I personally don't believe so. We grow into love. We grow in love.
Okay. Maybe you changed my mind with that.
Yeah, because it was an attraction. But of course, you can still have your points and everything. The other one was okay. I wanted to ask this question: do college love relationships last beyond graduation? College love relationship, do they last beyond graduation? And that is for the reason being that most of us are in our institutions now, in the universities, and at different levels, and sometimes when you enter the school, you meet somebody that is so lovely, and you connect and you move on from there, you start talking to each other, and you grow close to each other, and you establish a relationship from there, and then from then on you guys are close and together, and you do everything together until it's time for one of you to graduate. It comes to that time, and it's possible that you guys are huge kilometers away, vast kilometers away on different parts of the globe. You could be from maybe from Asia, it could be from Africa, it could be from America, it could be from Europe. And do these sort of relationships last after